Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but because how you feel about yourself defines how the world sees you. It is extremely important that you feel confident about how you look all the time. There are times we look in the mirror and the reflection we see is of someone who could and should better take care of themselves. Not because we have to look attractive for others, but because we deserve to feel good about ourselves. Lucky for us, two of the most brilliant minds in dermatology are with us today to help us make a beholder out of anyone whose eyes gaze upon us. She's a summa cum laude graduate of University of California, San Diego, with BS honors with distinction in biochemistry and cell biology, and completed her medical degree at Stanford University, where she met her husband. He graduated cum laude with BS in molecular biophysics and biochemistry at Yale University, and completed his medical degree from Stanford University, where he met his wife. Well, goes without saying that 1 + 1 is equals to two brilliant minds, doesn't it? Multi-awarded doctors Dr. Tess Mauricio and Dr. James Lee, owners of M Beauty Clinics in San Diego and Beverly Hills, are joining us today for a beautiful discussion about the art and science of beauty. You're watching Owning a Piece of America. My name is Faith Bautista. But Dr. Tess and Dr. James,
wow.
My gosh, thank you for being our guest today.
Well, thank you for having us. We're so excited, and congratulations, Owning a Piece of America. It's amazing.
And you guys own a lot of Piece of America. So let's start about the immigration, because Dr. Tess, I've known you since you were just an employee in San Diego and still not living in this big fancy house. Please take over and tell the audience about how this immigration came along, and from Tess Mauricio to Dr. Tess Mauricio.
Oh, well, my whole family moved from the Philippines in 1984. I'm the oldest of 4 kids. I was 12 years old. And as with any immigrant family, my parents both had to work, and I had to be really the caretaker of my siblings. And we had our ups and downs. My dad had a lot of health issues. And, we bought a home, lost the home when my dad got sick. He had a heart attack, and then he had a bad back. And, being the oldest, really, I was really, really focused.
How many are you in the family?
4. I'm the oldest of 4, and it's Rick, Cheryl, and Angela, and me. And we're all still together. We all still work at M Beauty together. And I think it's because we really went through a lot together. And, my parents really instilled in us that, whatever situation we're in, it's a temporary situation. And like I said, health problems, financial problems, loss of our home together. And, as the oldest, I was always focused on trying to help the family, doing my best. And I was lucky because, I could get scholarships. I got scholarships at UCSD and then to Stanford, because my parents wouldn't have been able to afford it. And that's what's amazing about living in America. If you have the ability, you do have means to get a quality education, even if your parents aren't rich.
Right.
And so I was able to do that, and ended up at Stanford. My mom said, you have to go to Stanford. I didn't want to leave my family. I was so close to my siblings and my parents. I didn't want to leave. UCSD also offered me a free ride. But, I guess it was destiny, because at Stanford I met James.
So let's go now.
It was my luck.
Let's go now to the Korean family.
Yes.
Dr. Lee,
Yes.
how did you become so successful, and how did it all happen in your family?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us here on your show. This is really impressive. I got to congratulate you on your success. But our success was really hard work, just like Dr. Tess is saying. Tess, it just you get opportunities when you put yourself nose to the grindstone and just do it. My parents were both physicians. They were immigrants from Korea, and of course, the Korean work ethic and for them being physicians, they instilled upon us. I have 3 brothers, so the 4 of us, we're all pretty close in age. all within, I think, 5 or 6 years of each other. They instilled in us a very, very, very disciplined work ethic. And it just, it became a part of us. And it just almost, well, I made it fun. I made it part of me, and I just wanted to be the best I can. That's all it was.
We have a lot of viewers that immigrants. I mean, this is Southern California, right?
Yes.
Can you give advice for those that just even got here and the struggles that they have? Give them advice. How can a little person like Tess Mauricio become Dr. Tess Mauricio? I mean, really that, because you are a mainstream doctor.
Thank you. I think it is hard work. It is, being strong. The core has to be strong. And I'm very lucky because my family's always there. And you have to be ready for a fight. And we talk about this a lot, Faith, that, don't expect it to be an easy ride, but you have to continue to believe in yourself.
Yeah, don't listen to anyone else.
Yes.
Don't listen to anyone else. You have to believe you deserve it, because you do.
Right.
You just have to work at it. And you have to look at the right buttons to press, right? You look around, you know the right answer. Everyone around you is saying the right things to do, and you have to make the right decisions.
So hang on to that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back. This is a success story from, I would say, from Dr. Tess, from nothing to something. We'll be right back.
Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Welcome back to Owning a Piece of America. America's favorite dermatologist. Dr. Tess, please tell the whole audience all about you.
Well, I feel very blessed. A Filipina is America's favorite dermatologist. And thinking back in 1984, starting out, it's really, I truly believe that whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. But you have to be ready for hard work. You have to be ready to just keep on going. And when I go and I lecture to in like a world stage, or being on Dr. Oz or the talk, the doctors, it's like I'm a Filipina, but I love that I'm representing the beauty, the heart, and the brains of Filipinos. And so I think if there's anything I can say out there is that if you have a dream, go for it.
So all the things that they're saying, you're Filipina, you have an accent, you're short, you're an immigrant, those are nonsense, right?
Well, you have to show them that, you're the best, you deserve the spot. And the great thing about America is that there are those opportunities. And if they really believe that you can do it, you will get it. But it takes hard work.
That's right. Dr. Lee?
Well, we were talking earlier about what it takes. And anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. And it just takes a couple steps. Preparation, which equals success, which equals fun. You have fun and you enjoy it when you succeed. And the only way to succeed is if you prepare. And the only way to do that is to just start. And so, easy steps to succeed at anything. That applies to every aspect of your life. Apply that framework to every part of your life, and every part gets better.
And of course, prayers.
Oh,
family,
absolutely.
right?
Prayers, family, and keep the people around you close, because you will need it along the way. And we both know it. We have very amazing, supportive families, and that's really a key to our success.
I know. And now we're going to talk about Venus freeze. We're so blessed that Dr. Tess will talk about how you can really freeze your beauty.
Right.
So Dr. Tess, go for it.
This is fun. You know, I'm going to be 47 this year. People always ask, what's your secret? This is one of my favorite. Venus freeze treatment is also one of the Hollywood stars' favorite before they go on the red carpet. This video shows Marla Maples, and she loves it. It's natural, and it gives you instant tightening, plumping, improvement of lines, shaping of the face, trimming of the face. So, you know, she can look amazing on camera without downtime, and it's all natural.
Talk more about it. I mean, who gets this? Is it expensive?
It's really not expensive. It's really inexpensive. It's easy. There's no downtime. It's painless. These are amazing radio frequency technology we offer. I love it. It also helps me, you know, maintain how I look. Again, you know, I'm pushing 50, and I'm proud of it. If you look good, we're proud of it.
That's right. So a lot of people, oh no, I want to look natural, but I mean, give advice for those people, women especially, who wants to do it, but just like they feel like,
The natural, okay, I have to talk about natural because I refused, even when we first met, because I knew she was going into cosmetic dermatology. I told her, I said, I do not want you to look unnatural, ever. I will, when I say no, you have to stop. So far, everything she's picked, everything she's done, all natural looking, she doesn't want the synthetic look, right? So she strives for it, and she is the epitome of it. I mean, look at her.
Well,
I am a very lucky man.
Thanks. Well, speaking of natural, I mean, our most popular treatment is our time machine procedure. This is a natural way to turn back all of the signs of aging. If you're, you know, having issues around your eyes, if you have wrinkles, if you have drooping, sagging, and it's a natural way because we're activating our own ability to heal and regenerate new collagen, new tissue. And so this is, again, we do this, you know, probably once a year. And a lot of stars do this because they don't want to look different. They just want to look like a younger version of themselves.
and there's really nothing wrong with it, right? I mean, there's, what the side effect and all those things.
No, I mean, if you have to go to an expert, especially when you have, you know, ethnic skin, but it's really amazing because, like you mentioned in the beginning, how you look really affects how you feel and how the world responds to you. And when you look young, you feel happier, you have so much more confidence, you really kind of project the more positive version of yourself. And that's what it's about.
And this is what I tell people. If you can do it, not necessarily you have money, it is already your fault if you're ugly.
Yes.
Because with all the
Technology.
medicine, the technology, and all the doctor tests, so anyway, beauty can never be judged objectively by others. However, people notice confidence when they see one. At the end of the day, we are the most objective critic of ourselves. We exude confidence if we feel attractive. And studies have shown that this higher self-confidence, a direct result of good looks, could be a roadmap to success. Just remember, good looks may be able to give us an extra push, but it's not all that we need to take us to where we want to be in life. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and your beauty beholder is you. This has been Owning a Piece of America. I am Faith Bautista.